It is a shift from the usual. So the opportunity to respond to 7,400 jobs, 1,800 jobs, kinds of scenarios that we're working with today, really is asking the community college to make that shift, to be able to respond to a regional need for workforce and for training. And so in the past, North Carolina community colleges really focused on the communities and they served. And our hearts are there, and that's very much where we serve. But as we're having companies come in of this size and scale, we're really having to consider, how do we bring in those partner colleges with us to be able to address that sort of scenario? And so in the case of EventFast, we're really reaching out to 9 regional community colleges, bringing them to the table, working with them, with Central Carolina being the lead connection to EventFast, to begin to define what are the skills and what are the jobs that are going to be within that scenario. But then working with those 9 other community colleges to define, this is what pre-hire training looks like, this is what post-hire training looks like, this is how we can think about creating that long-term pipeline of individuals who will be there not just for years 1 through 3 when they're scaling up, but years 10 and 20 as they continue to be here as part of our communities and part of growing. So bringing that K-12 conversation in, bringing our university friends in on the other side of that equation. Now when we get right down to the community college space of that, how do you coordinate 9 community colleges with the 10th being the lead? Really is project management. It's bringing in that person who is that point of contact for the company so that you really have a deep understanding of what the company needs and what they're looking for. But it also requires all the colleges to come to the table willing to say, we understand, and we're going to ensure that the quality and consistency of education is there for that company so that when they're looking for their next great candidate to be an employee, they are comfortable and aware that they're going to get that quality of education from all 10 colleges involved. The thing that we're keeping in mind as we talk to each of these companies is their timeline. Really, what is the timeline in which they'll be doing their hiring cohorts and structuring that so that we have the capacity to be able to fill their short-term timeline needs. Those individuals they need on day 1 to really begin the line. And then how do we continue to create a pipeline structure, again, with our partners, our K-12s, our universities? How does the full talent pipeline keep moving forward so that in year 4 and in year 10, you're still able to fill those cohorts of needs as these different companies begin adding new lines, expanding, doing different things. And so I think when we think about capacity, it's not thinking about 9,000 jobs tomorrow. It's really breaking it down and thinking through, what do we need in the first 1 to 3 years?